Hello, good day everyone. So welcome to the subject Understanding the South. And our topic today is all about political South. So what do Filipinos value the most? So the term kapwa or a shared inner self lies at the core of Filipino values and psychology. A person who treats another as a kapwa has a sense of identity and consciousness with other person. Pakikipagkapwa-tao, yun ang very common at traits of every Filipino. So sa buwan na ito, nabuhay ang diwa ng bayanihan ng bawat Pilipino sa pangunguna ng Maginhawa Community Pantry na tila parang domino ang epekto nito sa bawat Pilipino. Sa pandemyang makakabangon ang lahat sa tulong ng bawat isa, ayon ay ang kanilang mithiin na dapat maimpluwensyahan ang bawat tao. Sa 49 out of 49 barangay ng Tuguegarao City ay nag-organisa ng kani-kanilang community pantry upang matulungan ang bawat tao na nangangailangan. Sa programang magbigay batay sa kakayahan, kumuha batay sa pangangailangan ay isang halimbawa ng pakikipagkapwa-tao na siyang dapat ipagmalaki ng bawat Pilipino. Ito ay isang katangian ng Pilipino na siyang naipamana ng ating ninuno na kailanman di mawawala dahil ang diwa nito ay naisapuso at naisasagawa ng bawat Pilipino. Dahil dito sa katangian na ito, na impluwensyahan natin ang ibang bansa na ipadama at isagawa sa kanilang lugar ang pakikipagkapwa-tao. The answer is family. Family structures has changed dramatically over the last 50 years. The Leave It to Beaver family is no longer the standard, and several variations of family have been created. Okay, so there are 6 specific types of family structures identified by society today. So what is the definition of family? So the family is at the center of the Filipino community. The children are not expected to leave their parents' house until they themselves get married. And even after then, so many couples opt to stay with or close to their spouse parents. Also, they are expected to care for their aging parents instead of sending them to a retirement home. Okay? So doon sa pagbibigay ng care sa ating mga lola, grandparents, ay to pay for their sacrifices, to pay for the love, to pay for their efforts na inalagaan tayo, na ibigay ang kagustuhan natin at na ibigay na mabuhay tayo magpahanggang ngayon. So, there are several kinds of family in the Philippines. The nuclear family. Nuclear family is also a common structure of a family because the nuclear family is the traditional type of family structure. These family types consist of 2 parents and 1 children in 1 house. Okay, so the nuclear family was long held in the esteem by society as being the ideal in which to raise children. Children in nuclear families receive strength and stability from the 2-parent structure and generally have more opportunities due to the financial ease of 2 adults. So kung makikita nyo sa isang bahay na may 2 parent, ang nanay or ang tatay at may mga anak at wala ng iba, ay iyon ay may tuturing na nuclear family. Next is we have the single-parent family. The single-parent family consists of 1 parent raising 1 or more children on his own. Okay, so this family may include a single mother with her children, a single dad with his kids, or a single person with their kids. The single parent family is the biggest change society has seen in terms of the changes in the family structures. 1 in 4 children is born to a single mother, and most of them are the teenagers. Single parent families are generally close and find ways to work together to solve a problems, such as dividing up household chores. When only one parent is at home, it may be a struggle to find childcare as there is only one parent working. This limits the income and the opportunities in many cases, although many single-parent families have support from relatives and friends. The extended family structures consist of 2 or more adults who are related either by blood or marriage, living in the same home. Okay, so very common type of family here in the Philippines. Okay, kung may sa isang bahay, andun ang lola mo, andun ang tita mo, andun ang mga pinsan mo, andun ang mga kapatid mo, andun ang nanay at tatay mo. So that is what we call extended family. This family includes many relatives living together and working toward common goals, such as raising their children, keeping up with the household duties. Many extended families includes the cousins, aunties, our uncle, grandparents living together. Okay, so this type of structured family may form due to financial difficulties because older relatives are unable to care for themselves alone. Extended families are becoming increasingly common all over the world, including the Philippines. Okay, so next is childless family. While most people think a family as including children, there are couples who either cannot or choose not to have children. The childless family is sometimes the forgotten family. Why? Because it does not meet the traditional standards set by society. Childless family consists of 2 partners living and working together, but there is no child. Okay, so many childless families take on the responsibility of pet ownership or have extensive contact with their nieces or nephews. Next is step family. Over of all marriage and in divorce, many of these individuals choose to get remarried because this creates the step or blended family, which involves 2 separate families merging into one unit. It consists of new husband, wife or spouse, and their children from previous marriage or relationships. Just like for example, the family of Maria. Si Maria ay namatay na ang kanyang tatay more than a year. And then tong nanay niya is nakapag-asawa ulit. So that is what we call the step family. The step families are about as common as the nuclear family, although they tend to have more problems such as adjustment periods and discipline issues. Step families need to learn to work together and also work with their exes to ensure these family units run smoothly. Next is we have the grand family. The grand family is many grandparents today are raising their grandchildren for a variety of reasons. One in 14 children is raised by his grandparents, and the parents are not present in the child's life. So this could be due to parents' death, addiction, abandonment, or being unfit parents because nakapag-asawa sila at the age of 15 years old, nakapag-asawa sila dahil wala pa silang trabaho, or dahil they are the victim of rape. And many grandparents need to work or need to go back to work or find additional sources of income to help raise their grandchildren. Okay, so this is no right or wrong. So there is no right or wrong answer when it comes to what is the best type of family structure. As long as family is filled with love and support for one another, and it tends to be successful and thrive, families need to do what is best for each other and themselves. And that can be achieved in almost any unit of family. We are now in the Pinoy life. So what could be the classic Filipino traits and characteristics of being Filipino? Ano nga ba yung mga palagi kong ginagawa? Ano yung mga palaging ginagawa ng bawat Pilipino? Ano yung mga attitudes? What is their behavior? What is their traits? What is their characteristics? So yun ang pag-aaralan natin ngayon. So every country has its differing values and stereotypes, and the Philippines is no exemption. We Filipinos firmly believe that our country has the best values in the world. Why? Because of being